Hello guys and welcome back to Online Luke, where I'll be showing you my journey from full-time mechanic to full-time self-employed entrepreneur selling on Amazon. We now have a Facebook group, a free Facebook group, which you are all more than welcome to join if you haven't already. I'll put a link to it in the comments below. Great to have you there, full of like-minded people sharing their ideas, their thoughts, full of tips and tricks, and hopefully soon a lot of how-tos as well, walking you through every step of the way. Today's video is going to consist of two elements. First being a little run around, not run around, there's not enough room to swing a cat, let alone run, but a little show around of my office space that I use to run my Amazon business. And the second one is going to be a description of how you list a product on Amazon and send it in. Now, I haven't got any screen sharing software as of yet. I am looking to do it. So it is going to be a case of me doing it myself now on my computer and just telling you exactly what I'm pressing and where it is. The idea is I'll go slow enough so that you should actually be able to do it at the same time that I'm explaining it. Okay, so this is a first. So let's hope it goes well. It really is straightforward. If you've never done it before, it might be a shock to the system and it may all look very confusing, but I promise once you've done it once, it's easier. By the time you've done it 2 or 3 times, it's easy. You can do it with your eyes closed and maybe explain it to someone else. We'll find out. Okay, so we're going to pick the phone up, bear with me, and we should just show you around the office. Okay, so it's a spare room. So I haven't got a unit, I haven't converted a garage or anything like that yet. I'm not using a prep centre, so I'm doing all my inventory prep at home, which is tricky when you have two small children and a dog, and a wife that's not keen on cardboard boxes. But it's working for us, and it's definitely the way to start because there's no storage costs or anything like that. Okay, so in my little office, obviously have a computer. You don't need 2 screens, but I've discovered that having 2 screens really works well for me. It's only because I had the other screen at home. I thought, let's give it a go, and it works great. I can have kind of a sourcing page on one screen, and then maybe the Amazon page where I'm listing it on the other, so I don't have to keep going back and forth when I'm analysing from one page to another. So I find that really useful. A printer. Mine is a LaserJet. I know nothing about printers, but this is a LaserJet printer with 2 trays. They're quite expensive to buy new. What I did was I went into my local printer shop, a cartridge shop, and told them what I was looking for, what I wanted to do with it, i.e. print Amazon labels, invoices, shipping labels, etc. And they actually recommended this printer. And I've realised that they sourced and dealt with reconditioned printers, which is a good tip. I think I paid £75 or £80 for that. It's quite a lump to put out in the first place if you don't have a printer at all, but I can tell you from experience it is better to get the right print for the job, because it's much more efficient and does save you money in the long term. I was using this colour printer before, just like our family printer, and that was costing me fortunes because the ink, it just went through ink like mad. So just nip into maybe a printer shop, a cartridge shop, ask them what they would recommend for an online business, printing invoices, labels, that kind of thing, and see what they can do for you. If you're interested in the exact printer, drop me a message in the comments or on the Facebook group and I can tell you exactly what it is. I'm sure there's others around, but I do find that one brilliant. So there's that. The only other thing really on the desk is my USB barcode scanner, which I mainly use for UPS shipping labels. But we can run through that another time. I don't think we're going to do that today because I'm going to show you how to drop your products off at a post office to start with. Okay, so rest of the office. There's just the computer, the printer. Sorry about the light in here. It's actually quite bright outside, even though it's been raining a lot. So just put these wooden surfaces in here so that I could put all my inventory on the top. And then underneath it, I've got room for storage. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Yeah, it's like a bubble wrap, and then behind this box, you know, with all the packaging and you know, the air cushions and stuff to fill the boxes out. Got 2 boxes here all ready to go into Amazon fulfillment, and these products here also need boxing. The only reason I've stopped packaging them all is because I ran out of boxes, which is a bit of a schoolboy error. I don't know if you saw my post the other day about the boxes and how hard they are to get upstairs and whatnot. But look, if I show you the boxes, that's 40 boxes. They are really heavy, really heavy. I had a massive struggle getting those up the stairs. But that's it, really. Tapes, I think I've talked about the tapes before, like tape dispensers and that sort of thing. I don't need to go through that. If you're interested in that, one of my other videos, I think, shows you what you need to run the business. I think that's it, really. That's office and stuff. Let's see if we can get on to listing a product. Okay, so bear with me a second while I jiggle the camera. Okay, so you've sourced your product, you've checked out it's selling on Amazon, everything looks good, you know that you can sell it, it's not a restricted product and you're allowed to sell it. So what I then do is, once you've found the product on Amazon itself, so you found it, let's say Tesco's for ease of explanation, you found it on Tesco's, you find it on Amazon. So I'm looking at the product on Amazon. I scroll down, and at one point it will give you some information, product information, technical details, so the size, whether it has batteries in it, which is important. We're going to come on to that. But somewhere on there it will say ASIN, which is basically going to be Amazon's identification number for that product. Okay, so copy that ASIN, go to your Seller Central account. Along the top you will see inventory. Okay, so just hover over inventory and you get a load of drop downs. Drop down to add a product. There's a few different ways of adding products to Amazon, but this is the way I like to do it. So this is, and it's pretty simple, to be fair. So inventory, add product. Okay, now it'll pop up saying find your product in Amazon's category. Paste the ASIN that you've just collected in there. Hit search. My product has come up straight away. So what you want to check here is that it's the same product. It should be, because you've taken the ASIN, but let's just double check. So the picture's the same, the title is the same, the sales rank is the same. That's important. On the right hand side, select a condition. If it's new, select new. Used. Yep, it's a nice straightforward one. So we're going new. Sell this product. Okay, this really is a straightforward procedure. Okay, now we've got a page where we've got to fill in some details. The first thing it's asking you for is a seller SKU. That is stock keeping. I nearly forgot, stock keeping unit number. So that's basically a number that you're going to use to identify that product. If you leave that blank, Amazon will issue you their own, which is okay to start with. It's fine. What I do now is I actually create my own SKU so that I can just look through my list of SKUs and I can identify what the product is, where I got it from the SKU. We'll probably leave that for now because your first load of products that go in, you can just have a random SKU that they've created. That's fine. Okay, so the next one down will be your price. So that's the price that you've seen it selling for on Amazon that you know there's some margin in. Okay, so I'll just put 15 in there. Next box down is condition. We've already gone for new, so that will stick with new. Underneath that, you've got fulfillment channel. We spoke about this a little bit before. Merchant fulfilled will mean that you send it out to the customer yourself every time it sells. We're not looking to do that. We're going to follow the FBA model, which is fulfilled by Amazon. So every time you sell one, Amazon already holding your stock, they will send the product out. So we are going to click Amazon will dispatch and provide customer service. Okay, save and finish. So that is almost there. This page, it will come up and say choose your barcode type. Now I'm only getting for this product here the choice of Amazon barcode, but I always choose Amazon barcode. That basically means that you're going to print it. You're not using the original barcode on the box. So if you order a toy from Tesco's, it will have maybe their barcode and a manufacturer's barcode, look, maybe loads of barcodes. We're going to select Amazon barcode, which means we print off a barcode purely for Amazon to use, okay? And I haven't even got an option here, it just says Amazon barcode, which is fine. We hit save and continue. Next box comes up. We're going to convert this now into a fulfilled by Amazon product. Just check the details of the product are correct. The condition is right. Now we've got a required information box and it'll say add dangerous goods information. If you click on that, this is mainly interested in, for this product, batteries. But if you just read through the top, it's got all the details on there about dangerous goods, hazmat, fluids, all that kind of thing. There are certain things that are easier to send in than not. Now for ease of just showing you how a listing is created and how we send it in, I'm going to say no to these because I'm not actually sending it in. Battery information and product regulation information. If the unit you're sending in has batteries, just click yes. It's not too complicated. It will just ask you what batteries, what type of batteries. And once you've done that a few times, you pretty much know a lot about batteries and it's much easier. Okay, but for mine, it's a no and a no. It's not dangerous, it's not hazardous, and it's not full of batteries. Okay, so hit submit. And double check what you've done. Another save and continue. The next page will be, it actually jumps then straight to creating a shipping plan. Okay. If you're sending in, let's say you're sending in 10 products of the same thing. Okay, we'll do that for today. Okay, so now I've got a page come up that says send replenish inventory, and it asks me if I want to send a case of packed items or individual products. Individual products as if I'm sending in this and this and this and different things. That's individual products. If you're sending in 10 of these, that would be case packed because they're all the same. Okay, so if, on this we'll say it's case packed because we're sending in 10 of the same item. Continue to shipping plan. So if you didn't know any of this before, you've already found a product, added it to your inventory, and now we're creating a shipping plan to send it in. So you can see it's not that difficult to do. So this page comes up, send a replenish inventory. Only 2 boxes you can play with. Units per case, we've already said 10. Number of cases. So if you think you can get all those 10 units in one box, number of cases, 1. Continue. Who's preparing it? For this example, we're preparing it, so click seller. The other box is choose the category. If it says there's no preparation needed, then you need to just click no preparation needed. Sometimes certain products have to be in a poly bag, sometimes they have to be bubble wrapped, but you'll find that out as you go along. And any questions, ask them in the group, ask them in the comments. We've all been through it. We've all got poly bags around the house and bubble wrap. You don't have to use them all the time. Sometimes you do. So for this item, no prep needed. Who prepares? Seller. Go. Next one. Right, now this part is where you need your printer because you're going to print off some labels. Labels I use, it's probably all going to be backwards for you. If you want to know exactly what labels, drop a link in the group and I will tell you. The most important thing for me is that you can get 21 on the page. It means you don't have to mess around with the printer settings. Okay, you just feed the labels into the manual part of the printer. Click print the labels. Boom, you're done. I'm not going to. Should I do that? I'm not going to do that because I don't want to finish the. I don't actually want to send this product in. It's just an example. So you print your labels out. Your labels will come off, and you simply stick them on the product. Let me just grab a product to show you what a label looks like. Bear with me. Okay, so here's a product. And that there is an upside down backwards label. Okay, so it's got the ASIN on it for Amazon. Tells them exactly what this product is, the condition, so it's new. And all you do is you take that label off the sheet, and you put it over the barcode on the product. If there's any other barcodes on the product, it's best to take them off or cover them up, so that the only label showing is yours. Okay, that makes sure that you get the sale, you get the money. Okay, so printed the labels off, put them on your products. It will then come up and ask you what size box it's in, how heavy it is, so you can measure the box, or if my boxes are all the same size, so I know they're roughly 45 centimeters squared. So you tell them the weight, the size of the box. They will then tell you how much that's going to cost, which you agree with. Yep, I accept that. Sorry, I'm stuttering here because I haven't got it on the screen now, so I'm just kind of running through it out of my own memory. It tells you how much it's going to cost. You accept those charges. They are charged to your seller central account, so you haven't got to put any money out here. And one box of up to 15 kilos is around £4. It's either 380 or 480, so somewhere in the middle, £4. And that is that. The next button will come up. Would you like to print shipping labels? Yes, please. Print your shipping label. Put the shipping label on the side of the box, not covering any barcodes on the shipping label. And then now you have a box full of your products with a shipping label that will take it to Amazon. And it's that simple. The two options from there. You can either take that box yourself to any post office that deals with UPS, because UPS are Amazon's sort of partner courier. So you could take that to the post office yourself. Thank you very much. Leave that with them. They'll text you a receipt, and off it goes. Or probably do this in another video. Again, though, very simple if you want to do it yourself. Go onto the UPS website and set up an account. You can then schedule that parcel to be collected from your house. It's very simple to do. But for the first time, why not drop it in the post office, just so you've got a feel for what's happening. Okay, so that's it. You've added a product, created a shipment, dropped it off at the post office to be sent in. It is as simple as that. And even if that all sounds way more than anything you can do, and you've never heard anything like it before, it's the first time. So everything feels like that the first time. Once you've done it once or twice, it's easy peasy, and you'll forget it was ever a problem. Okay, so I hope you've found some benefit from that, got some value from it. I'm sorry I haven't got a way of screen sharing yet. I am working on it. But any questions, just let me know. If you want me to go over anything else, I can do. Yeah, if you're not in the Facebook group, pop over, join in, ask questions. And if any of you guys know the answer to someone else's question, feel free to get involved and answer it for them. I want it to be a group for everyone, so that we're all helping each other. And that's great. There we go. Look around the office, listed a product, sent it in. There we go. You're on your journey as well, guys. So look forward to seeing you in the group or back on the channel.